odd.
Oh, Celine, what are you doing here?
That's a funny thing to ask. This is the village where I live.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But enough about me. You've arrived at our time of greatest need.
What do you mean?
Please, have a seat and we'll explain everything. Elder, I am familiar with this swordsman. He's a powerful fighter to...
Ah, wonderful. A sign that luck has smiled upon us.
You still haven't told me what's going on yet, Celine.
Please, allow me to explain.
Yes, Father.
Sometime last evening, every child in the village simply vanished, as if they were rubbed out of existence. As we scrambled to form a search party, this man here came back from the Forest of Symbols with a disturbing...
I was by myself in the forest at the time, practicing my symbology. Then all of a sudden, a bandit appeared before me. I steeled myself for battle, but he simply stood there and told me this. Our boss has your children. If you want them back, bring us 500,000...
What's this secret book he's talking about?
We cannot reveal specifics, but it is a book that describes the unique form of symbology passed down through the generations in this village.
When we heard the story, we were all at a loss as to what to do. Not only...
The forest has been protected for ages by holy symbols etched into the land itself, repulsing the wicked and evil-hearted. If they have broken through that barrier, then we must face a dire reality. Our enemy is more powerful than any that has come before.
So what about the children?
According to a second messenger, the children are being held by the bandits deep inside the forest. He said that until we fulfill their demands, they'll stay exactly where they are. We don't know anything else about the children.
The Forest of Symbols is a special training ground for us symbologists. Furthermore, its landscape and...
If it were simply a pack of bandits we were dealing with, it would take no more than a small...
But the lives of our children are at stake. We can ill afford to make any rash moves. They may be simple bandits, but they have proven at least strong enough to break the barrier protecting the Forest of Symbols. Their defeat...
So there's pretty much nothing we can do.
We haven't been sitting here simply twiddling our thumbs. One of our search team has already discovered the location of the bandit hideout. With that information in hand, all we need now is a way...
Oh, so you're set then?
We are. But as I mentioned earlier, we fear that to act by ourselves would prove to be insufficient. Fate has brought us a master swordsman. We thought we could ask him to join...
Diaz!
Reina?
You know this man, Reina?
Yes, we come from the same village. Is this the swordsman you're talking about?
That he is. There are few fighting men in this world who haven't heard the name Diaz Flat.
You have nothing to worry about then. Diaz is the strongest swordsman in the world. He could kill the whole group by himself.
Diaz has agreed to our request. He said it would make a good warm-up for the upcoming Liqueur Armory contest.
Really?
But I have to say, his conditions are a tad unreasonable.
How so?
He wants to go in by himself, without anybody else helping.
I have trouble swallowing that part myself. If we are going to rely on the whims of an outsider, surely we must assign some guards to him at the
Oh no, you can totally trust Diaz. I know him really well. He's an honest man, and as a fighter, no one can...
I'd prefer to have someone more experienced than you to speak on his behalf, young lady.
Call me what you will, but I don't really feel like babysitting a bunch of people who are going to be nothing but a burden to me.
Of all the rude things to say, didn't you hear what I said? I said that it was time for me to show off the fruits of my training.
This isn't a game, kid. If I team up with someone who thinks it is, we're doomed to fail. I'm done here. If you need me, I'll be back at the inn.
Oh, you think he's right, don't you? Let me tell you, Father, I'm going to save those kids whether you like it or not.
I know how you feel, Celine, but
Besides, there's more than one swordsman here in the village.
Reyna.
I have yet to see hide nor hair of Reyna. I guess she's still... Do you really think he wants...
Sure looks that way to me. He's certainly confident.
Ugh, what could the Elder be thinking? Come on, Claude. Let's give him a piece of our mind. What? You're late. Did that man do something?
Listen, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but I want to have Diaz join our group.
What are you talking about?
I asked Diaz, and he promised me that he would fight alongside us.
Well, it only makes sense that he'd listen to the cute girl next door instead of everyone else.
That wasn't the issue here. I'm telling you, he's a first-class swordsman. He'd be a huge asset to us out there.
What do you think, Claude?
He said he could do it all by himself.
How could you say something like that?
Well, it's true, isn't it? Besides, do we...
Huh. Well, I guess I'm going with Diaz then.
Reyna.
Maybe you don't need him,
Oh well. Let her do what she wants. The plan is set to go underway tomorrow. We should make any preparations we...
So what?
Now remember, the safety of the children is the #1 priority in this operation. Do not forget that.
We'll keep guard in the village while...
And don't you get into any trouble.
Of course. Right, Claude? Claude?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, don't you think we should have had them along
If they wanted us, they would...
I suppose they just have their own way of doing things.
Surely they're planning to take all the credit by getting a head start on us.
This isn't a race, Celine. If you do run in...
Yes, of course, Elder.
You'll need these boots to cross the bog inside the forest. Otherwise, parts of it will be totally impassable.
Thank you very much, Elder.
We will have good news for... Look at you, Claude. Still stuck on what Raina said.
Huh?
Time to get on with it. Can't have Raina and...
I don't need you to remind me. Here they come! That's one for us!
For you.
Behind us!
They're behind us!
We can win this!
Seems like a fight.
That was easier than I thought.
For you.
Whoa!
This isn't unexpected.
Here they come!
The enemy, is it?
That was easier than I thought.
Pretty weak.
Hang on, we can't walk through this swamp.
Oh? Of course.
Oh! Be careful!
Seems like a fight is in order.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10. Here they say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Very nice. The enemy is it?
Be careful. Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10. Here they come!
The enemy is it?
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
They're behind us!
Behind us! Here they come!
Seems like a fight is
That was easier than I thought.
too weak.
Here they come!
The enemy is it?
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Seems like a fight is
Here they come! That was easier than I thought.
for you. Very nice. The enemy is it?
We can win this! Be careful!
Seems like a fight. Thanks.
Not too shabby.
How you doing?
The power! Here they come!
Seems like a fight is in order.
That's one for us!
Pretty weak. Seems like a fight is in
Here they
order.
come! Be careful!
Seems like a fight is in order.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
This isn't unexpected.
Who the hell are you? You bring it. Doesn't look.
You've got it wrong there.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
What's that?
Be careful!
There's no way around it, I guess.
Not too
I'm
shabby.
glad everyone's safe. They put up more of a... Don't tell me you've had enough.
You kidding me?
The enemy, is it?
Be careful. Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
It's you! You're the guys who've been messing with us!
Somehow I feel like I should...
Hope you realize that you're putting your kids' lives in danger.
How about you start worrying about... Be careful!
There's no way around it.
That's one
Too
for
bad
us!
for you.
The power!
Do you think they meant Reina and Diaz earlier?
That's what I would guess.
You worried about them?
You kidding me? We can win this!
There's no way around it, I guess. The enemy, is it?
Be careful! That's one for us!
Way too weak. This isn't unexpected.
Here they come!
There's no way around it, I guess.
Be careful!
The enemy, is it?
That was easier than I thought.
For you.
Party's over, kid.
We can't be causing that much trouble.
Then it must be your friends. And you're go.
We don't have any... We can win! That was easier than I thought.
For you. What kind of crap could Reina...
Don't look at me! Be careful!
There's no way around it, I guess.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10. We can win this!
Seems like a fight is in order.
That was easier than I thought.
Pretty weak. This isn't unexpected.
Oh, there you are.
What?
Aren't you supposed to be guarding the Elder?
I've taken care of things over there. So I thought
Have you found the children?
Well, I hope so.
So all the bandits have been tracked down and...
Oh, not at all.
Huh?
In fact, they've never been healthier.
What are you trying to say?
The only person getting killed around here is your...
My father?
You didn't!
You put far too much trust in your friends. It was a trifling matter to disguise myself as one.
You're the boss of the bandits! How...
You fiend! Taking advantage of us! I'm gonna make you pay for this!
So be it. Allow me to reveal my true self.
Here they come!
There's no way around it, I guess.
Double slash! I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Already?
That stone. It looks like the one Alan had. Celine, let's get back to the village. I'm worried about Egress.
No. The safety of the children is our first priority.
Celine!
I don't want anyone else to die today. Wouldn't saving the children be the one thing to...
Celine...
Claude!
Raina!
What is that?
The symbologist that was at the Elder's house. The real...
That was the bandits' bomb.
What are you doing here, Raina?
We just rescued the children from the house they were being held in.
Really?
You took this guy by yourself?
That's right. With some help from Celine, of course.
I see. Raina wasn't lying after all.
What do you mean?
The day we cross swords may not be so far away. I look forward. I apologize for my rudeness earlier. You probably wouldn't be a drag on me.
What's he talking about?
Diaz,
Time is of the essence. We must return to the...
You're right. I hope Egress is all right.
He had taken several powerful spells at point-blank range. It'd be a miracle if he opened...
I'm sure he'll recover if Raina gets to him in time.
Ah, yes, with her healing spells. Indeed. Such power is unheard of in our village.
Egress has regained...
Oh,
I think he'll be fine.
well then.
So that symbologist was the real culprit all...
There was no way for us to know since he disguised himself as one of the victims.
I'm really impressed, though. You defeated the bandit boss all...
Not by myself. Celine was the key.
Even so, Diaz was really impressed.
I'm sure his skills are still way beyond anything I have. That's the impression.
Claude?
It's easy to lash out against someone, but it's hard to accept them as an equal. If he was praising me, even just a little, that just means he's that much better than I am with the sword. I think I'm starting to understand what you see in him, Ray.
Why do you have to be that way, Claude? Diaz is like the big brother I never had. You're getting the wrong idea, and I don't like it.
Oh, really?
We're here right now because we're investigating the sorcery globe, right? You haven't forgotten, have you?
Raina,
What?
that stone that Alan had with him. Never mind.
Thank you.
Hold it!
Celine!
What are you doing? Are you planning to leave without
That wasn't exactly what we intended.
That's not so different from DS, is it?
Well, we can't afford to spend too much time here. The sun's just about...
Why don't you stay over for the night? I need to repay you two for...
Are you sure it's okay?
Oh, come on. Are you forgetting?
Heroes, huh?
Of course. To whom are we
DS didn't say where he was going.
I think you'll find him soon enough. He may not like dealing with others.
True.
Now then, you two are going back. Come on, come on!
Thank you. That was wonderful.
Oh, not at all. I'm just happy you enjoyed.
Are you feeling all right?
Fit as a fiddle. And it's all... By the way, I hear you're on your way to Harley.
That's correct. We intend to travel across the sea to Licour and find passage there.
The land of El?
Is there a problem?
I heard where you're going over dinner. You're after the sorcery globe.
Yes. Could I ask you for your thoughts on the sorcery globe, Igor?
This is just my personal opinion, but I believe it might be some form of energy entity.
Energy entity?
Yes. And if that were the case, then perhaps whatever energy it's emitting is affecting all the animals in the area and turning them into...
Does energy work like that?
Well, it's just one of many...
Do you have any other thought?
I suppose the easiest explanation is that it's simply a normal... But that doesn't really explain all the phenomena we've had in the ensuing weeks. Are you sure you want to proceed into El immediately after landing on Licour?
What do you mean, Father? Why wouldn't it be?
You're working on far too little information right now. My suggestion would be to gather more intelligence in Licour before traveling to El. There's a... Do you understand?
Certainly. That sounds like a good...
Well, you're leaving early tomorrow, right? Best get to bed soon. I can smell something whenever you're around.
Oh, yeah, I guess I haven't...
No, that's not what I meant. I suppose it's my symbologist's instincts kicking in. But I'm starting to understand why everyone thought you were the hero.
Oh, not at all, Igris. I'm nowhere near the all-powerful hero people think that I am. It's just that, you know, Reina and Celine are giving them...
Reina and Celine? I
Oh,
I think you're much more than you think you are. That power of Reina's doesn't bother you at all, and that's the way it should be. Well, I'd better not keep you up any longer. You should get some sleep for the trip tomorrow.
sounds good. Thanks for seeing us off like this.
You have been a great help to me. Accompanying you to the village outskirts is the least I can do.
Well, time to get going.
Take care of yourselves on the road.
If El looks too dangerous, I don't want you to risk your lives.
Please be careful. If things are looking too dangerous, don't think twice about turning back.
Don't worry, I've got Claude with me.
That's true.
Where do you think we should aim for after landing on Liqueur?
Liqueur Kingdom should be your first stop, I suppose. It's the biggest country on the continent. You'll be able to find all the latest information, not to mention a wider selection of weapons.
I just remembered. There's something in Liqueur I want you to do for me.
What is it?
Could you ask one of the linguists in Linga to decipher this book for me?
This? The book you...
Yes. The Elder was stumped.
So where's this
A town in Liqueur. It's famous for its wealth of scholars.
All right, we'll take care of it.
Linga is on the southern tip of Liqueur. If I were you, however, I'd head for Liqueur Castle first.
Well, thanks for all your help.
Shall we set off for Liqueur then? It's these guys again.
Oops, look out!
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Have you heard about the twin-headed dragon making the rounds in Salva? Spook?
In South?
Ah, yes, the dragon in Salva. I've been hearing reports of dragon sightings for a while now. But I guess it's not just a rumor.
Great. First Alan and now this?
Do you know any more about this dragon?
Well, apparently they're trying to find someone to slay the monster for them. Of course, that announcement made about 1 million people head for Salva, so the problem might already have been solved by now.
Weird. I'd kind of like to find out more about this.
Well, either way, you won't find me going near the Salva mines anytime soon. Besides, you guys wouldn't stand a chance against a dragon. I tell you, if I were 10 years younger, that dragon would have been toast by now.
Mine's off limits.
Are you sure? We're here to slay the...
You guys?
We're quite serious.
Well, you've got the right to challenge him, 'tis true. Just don't be afraid to run away.
All right, let's...
Oh, I forgot to mention, there's another warrior in the mines right now. You can work with him if you like, but try not to get in his way.
Do you think that could be Dia?
Well, the dragon's lair...
We'll have to be careful.
Yep. Who was that?
He must be here to slay the dragon.
Oh yeah, the guard at the entrance mentioned him. We can win this!
You better be careful.
Ha! Got you! Yeah! Ha! How about this? Ha! Ha! How about this? Ha! Ha! Got you!
I'd say that was
right.
8 out of 10.
Ooh, great!
I'd say that was 8 out of 10. hope.
How about this? Whoa! Double slash!
Be careful.
You ready for this?
Anyone hurt?
Good.
Whoa!
Excellent!
We can win this.
You ready for this?
Hope.
We better be careful.
Here they come.
How about this? Take this!
I'd say that was 8 out of 10. Here they come.
We got enemies.
That was easier than I thought.
Easy win.
Be careful.
You ready for this?
Got you!
That was easier than I thought.